Good morning, Gene. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Sorry, I was in another window doing something. Hopefully, you had a good night. Me, not so well, but it's okay. Woke up this morning around 3 o'clock and kept hearing a noise, and so wonder what the hell that noise is. Walked downstairs, and it's just some pump running, and the basement's flooded. Um, it's pumping, but it's not going out. So I shut the pump off, and all the water ran back into the sump hole, which is I'm glad for that. So I think the lines out there in the road are all flooded because it rained about 3 inches or 4 inches here last night. So hopefully some of the water will dissipate, and then I can turn the pump on later on today and see if it goes down. So hopefully that's good. Hopefully you get it done here shortly. It'd be nice to use it for camping season this year or for deer hunting. Mm. Or, Gene, this is just a thought. If you fixed it all up and put steel plates in the inside for walls, you know, quarter-inch steel plate, then you welded some D rings and stuff like that in there, and you get some nice 3/8 chain, some padlocks and stuff like that. And if you ever find the people that broke into your garage and ripped you off, you knock them on the head, take them there, and put them in your little trailer. Now, this is just a thought, and show them the error of their ways. Gotta be a thinker, Gene. Gotta be a thinker. Well, that's good. That's just a suggestion, Gene. That would, deter the other people from doing it again, or from anybody else trying it. So, that's right. But yeah, you could force feed them a rock salt enema. There you go. So, just it's just a thought. So, soundproof it. You know, Vinny G just went live. So, I was watching KC Detox Diva this morning. I was at her live stream. I was at Harmony's live stream this morning. I did a bunch of playlists yesterday afternoon and this morning. So there you go. Yep. Hey, Amber, how you doing? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Okay, you got some bad news. What's your bad news? So, everything okay, Amber? Did you see my easy sausage gravy breakfast yesterday, Gene? I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't show making it because, you know, all I did is microwaved it, but I did go into detail on how it was done. Huh. Well, ain't that something? How'd he get into your house? Huh. Well, sorry to hear that there, Amber. But how'd the raccoon get in your house? That's what I want to know. You got a doggy door or something like that? You had the door open. Yeah. At night? Now you have an infected husband. Hmm. How do you know that raccoon has rabies? Mind the fresh air in the house. Okay. Well, I think if I was you guys, I'd be putting out a screen door. Oh, you got blood test done at the hospital? Now, Amber, are you sure John got rabies from the raccoon, or did John give the raccoon rabies? I'm just asking. I'm worried about the raccoon too. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Amber. Well, hopefully everything gets better. Never had rabies, but I know it's used to be a pain in the ass, but they had to give you shots in the belly button, so or in the belly. So hopefully he's okay. Or hopefully he gets okay. Did they capture the raccoon? No. Well, thank you, Mother Nature, and you're looking lovely as ever too. Love what you done with your hair and your fingernail polish. You guys don't know who Mother Nature is? Check her out. Lovely lady. Yeah, excuse me, lovely young lady. So check her out. Show her some channel love. The coon's too smart. Well, you got to put food in there. Arizona Ghost Rider. I love to Arizona, but it's gone now. People I was talking to somebody this. Well, why didn't you, smoke it? And I thought, Why smoke it, man? That thing actually turned out terrific. I put it in a little restaurant pan that I have, a little square one about this big. It barely fit in it. And I covered it with aluminum foil, put it at 245, and let that little bugger just sit there and cook. And man, that thing was fork tender, melt right in your mouth. You're welcome. So it was good, man. It was good, Arizona. Even the grandkids liked it. They even ate it. Couldn't believe it. So today I am going to scrub up some potatoes and I'm going to put them in my smoker. I got some hickory chips, I think, or some mesquite. I got one or the other. And I got both of them. I just got to remember where I put I know where the mesquite is. I just don't know where the hickory ones are. But I'm going to go smoke some baked potatoes. I'll put them in the microwave for about 3 or 4 minutes. Get them so they start to be soft. And then I'll put them in the smoker. Because my smoker don't get that hot. It only gets to like 160. And I'll smoke them for 3 or 4 hours. And then I'll bring them back. And then I'll put them in the oven and finish baking them. So he's doing good there, Mother Nature. He was on here yesterday. Well, he wasn't on here. He was in the chat room yesterday. He's got some woods on the one side of his property, and there were some loggers in there logging the neighbor's part of the woods, and he went over there, and they offered to buy 5 or 6 trees from him, and so they gave him a price, and he said, yeah. So it's a good price for him, so might as well get him out of there. So. Huh. Okay, Amber, well, I'm sorry to hear that. It was good there, Mother Nature. It was good. And I made cheddar or loaded mashed potatoes from a box, you know. And what else did I make? I made home or scratch made biscuits. I call them scratch made because you got to scratch the label off to peel and to open up the tube. So I call them scratch made biscuits. And homemade gravy, and it was, man, that gravy was the best I ever made, I think. I don't know if he's got any walnut trees or not, but they were red oaks that they were cutting down. So yeah, it's good that it was caught in time. So, because you know it's not nice to fool Mother Nature. Always loved that commercial when she'd throw one arm down, one arm up, and then lightning would strike. No, ain't nothing wrong with walnuts. I love walnuts myself. If I could eat them, I can't eat them nowadays, but I wish I could. Yeah, I love that. Great job. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. You got to do that as your intro, there, Mother Nature. You know, somehow get you an OBS set up to where lightning's striking and stuff. You know, as soon as you say it's not nice to be, fool Mother Nature. I love cashews. I love them all. I don't have any teeth to eat them with, so I got to go get me some dentures. And if I did, I'd be a peanut eating, walnut eating, cashew eating, almond eating, Brazilian nut eating fool because I love tree nuts. So, and I love peanuts, So I love payday candy bars. Oh man, I love them. So, yeah, get you a screen door. So Now you can go to the lumber yards for like $20 and get one of them wooden ones, you know. Put that on your house. Just don't slam it. And what I would do if you were going to put a wooden one on, I'd buy a bunch of them corner braces, and I would put the corner braces on, lay it flat on a workbench or whatever, and put the corner braces on before you even put it on. That way, you know, you're starting to, you know, sturdy up the screen door. So. Yeah, I got enough nuts. So. And then from the customers, yeah, I know. So. I see. You know, a lot of people know this. A lot of them don't. But I pulled the last 14 of my own teeth by myself. So I, my insurance that I had, dental insurance, would only pay $15 out of every extraction. Well, when the dentist is getting $125, you know, that's $110 an extraction. So I just bellied on up to the, you know, Orajel, and I put it on a Q-tip, and pow. Next one started hurting, pow. Same thing. You know, every time I'd pop a tooth out, I'm thinking $110, $110, $110. And if you got two teeth bothering you, you go to the dentist. They don't just charge you, you know, it's called a multiple extraction then, and then it's more. So. Well, you know, I probably needed mine for that long or better there too. There, Amber. I had pyorrhea gum disease, and I went and did the treatments for it. And back then, years ago, what the treatments were is they took a thin razor blade and they'd slice your gums and let them bleed, and then you'd rinse out with peroxide, and that was to help get rid of the infection of the pyorrhea. Well, you know, after you go for, I don't know, 5, 6 times, your gums start to get really sore, and you get really sore of that stuff, and so I just quit going. So. Well, thank you, Mother Nature. I appreciate it, and so are you. You're doing an excellent job. How old's your niece there, Amber? 27. Well, you rock too, Mother Nature. $7 old, okay. Did you get your car running there, Amber? Oh, that's pretty cool there, Mother Nature. Huh. Hey, what good old Uncle Arthritis is just killing me. Or the backyard living. Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Just a second. Oh. Huh? Well, there's some in the pantry, but it didn't even get up to the dryer or the washer. So it was just the pump was just running and it was running back in the sump. So we got about 4 inches of rain last night or this morning in the basement. The sump pump kept running and running and running. What the heck's that noise? I went downstairs and the basement's got water in the floor. And so I shut the pump off because what it was doing was pumping, and it was just pumping right back into the drain, and it was pumping right back out through the floor drain. So I think what it was is it got so much rain last night that the lines out in the road are full of water, and it just doesn't have a chance to go anywhere. I mean, it rained, and it rained so damn hard you couldn't see outside. So hopefully this afternoon, most of the water will just dissipate out of the lines, and it'll start going down. So, good morning, John. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Free coffee for everyone, and you coffee. She just walked downstairs to look at the basement. So. That's okay. Hopefully it's just that. So it's just water for right now. So. Oh. Coffee and donuts, fried eggs, and oranges, I believe. Tangerines. Indoor swimming pool. That's right. Well, if I wanted one of them, I'd just call the fire department after I caught the house on fire. That way I'd have an indoor swimming pool. Well, it wouldn't be so much indoor anymore, but I'd still have a built-in swimming pool. Or below ground swimming pool. We have some of the best basement savers in the world around here. So. Oh, it was about what 2 weeks ago, I think. House down the street caught on fire. Pretty much burnt 3/4 of it down. But the house next door to it, literally like 5 days before that, just got done finishing putting a new roof on that house and new siding. And it torched the siding right off the side of that house, melted the brand new windows they put in, and the roofing needs to be replaced because it's charred the roofing and stuff. So you wish you had a basement? Basements are nice. Sometimes I wish I didn't have a basement. Oh, yeah. So, now they got to get the whole house redone again, So, and they spent the majority of the summer getting it done. Now they're going to have the whole thing completely redone again. So, and I wouldn't settle, if I was if I was a person, a homeowner, I wouldn't settle for just getting the back replaced because you're never going to match the vinyl siding up. If you don't buy, here's something. If you guys are going to vinyl side your house or something, when you go to buy your vinyl siding, you make sure it comes from the same lot. If it's lot 6677444, make sure it comes from 6677444. Every bit of it, because that means it's all going to be the same color. If it comes from a different lot number, the color could be off just a little bit, and you may not notice it there, but you put it up on the side of your house and you will. So, yeah. So that's just a little tip from your Uncle Iron. Make sure you get the same lot number. Same way with your shingles and stuff like that. If you're going to do roofing, make sure you get it all from the same lot number. So, you know, because it does. There will be a color difference. Gene wouldn't notice it because he's colorblind, but everybody else would. So. Same way with paint. If you're painting your house, make sure you get all the same paint, from the same lot number. There's a reason why they put a lot number on it, so you all get the same thing. No, I'm not a carpenter, but I do know if you don't get the same lot number, you're not going to get the same color. Huh? I am that in a bag of chips. Amber's husband had to go to the hospital because he's starting to get symptoms of rabies. They had a raccoon, I guess, get into their house and started eating from some of their containers, and they didn't know it. And now her husband's sick with rabies. Huh. The Mother Nature says, holler to the lovely lady. She's talking to you. She says hi. Molly Gordon, good morning. Looking lovely as ever you are. So, yes, honey? Obviously you don't, according to Amber. So John says, I thought you had to get bit to get the rabies. So Amber says, hi, beautiful Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. She says hi. So I don't know. So, well, I'm assuming maybe if he was eating from the same thing that they're going to have a little spit swap in there, so that's how you get it. Hell, I don't know. You're just much in the dark as I am there, John. So Gene says, grab a coffee, Kathy, and sit a spell. I think he misses you. You're welcome, Molly. Can you open that for me? Have to get back with kids. All right there, Florida. Have a great one, man. John, the hospital said if you eat after a rabid animal, it's possible you could get it. Depends on the situation. Okay, Ron. Good morning, Ron. How are you doing this morning? Nice to see you here. There we go. Good old Uncle Arthritis. We serve this on the cart, or we serve Abso Pure. And the reason why we do is because right there, Jackson County, Michigan. It comes actually from an artesian well. So Gene tells him to tell John to stop kissing raccoons. Yeah, she's going to go back and see what John wants, and John's going to have black makeup around both eyes. He'll look like a cat burglar. Hopefully he's better. You know, I don't foresee any problems. Today's medicine and stuff gets you healed right up in no time. All plastic water bottles have plastic floating in the water. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. No, wouldn't doubt it at all. But I got some purified water in the refrigerator, and I got this as spring water, and you can tell the difference. The purified water absolutely is just horrid. I won't drink it. I had my Kathy bringing some of that out of the garage yesterday. I said, I can't drink that stuff, man. It's just bad.
Oh, get on here.
I tell you what I will do today.
You were gonna get ended up.
I will take and I'll pour water in a styrofoam cup, both of them, each in one styrofoam cup, and I'll mark one A and one B, and see if you don't see which one tastes better. Okay.
Whatever.
You want to sit down? We'll do that taste test right here on the live stream.
You want to not be able to talk on it. I'm going to see you get your voice box worked right out.
You guys hear that? She threatened me.
It's not a threat.
Oh, it's not a threat. It's a promise. Grab a dog. Right there. Or are you talking about the name brand of the cart there, John?
I explain it to this one.
Well, he asked what the name on your vending card is, so. Dirty Dog Digger says, good morning, Kathy. He's like, good morning. Kathy's in a whoop-ass mode. Watch out. That's right. Gene says, Kathy's in a whoop-ass mode. Better watch out. I told him I drink plenty of water, but it's flavored with coffee. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can do that. But you know, John, I get this stuff right here from the local store, and I get it for a lot of times. I can get 324 packs for $6. So that is 72 bottles for $6. It's around 7 cents a bottle, 6 cents a bottle, somewhere around there. I buy it in bulk when I buy it, and I sell it for $1 a bottle when I put it on the cart. And if I put my name on it, you know, it's going to be nostalgic. Then again, it's, you know, going to up the price probably to 30, 40 cents a bottle for me too. So. Or I could just get one of them stampers, so when I get the bottle out, I just stamp my name on it. Or I got a label making machine. I can just grab a dog on it, stick it on there. Yeah. Yep. I've got a rain check for Absolpure, 35 bottles. I think it's 35 count. I have a 10 count rain check, and it's 3 for $10. I'd much rather serve, well, see, I'll read you what this label says, okay? Um, Distributed by Nash Finch Company, Minneapolis, Minnesota. OurFamilyFoods.com. Bottled by Absolpure Water Company, Plymouth, Michigan. So it's bottled in Plymouth, Michigan. Natural Spring, Jackson County, Michigan. So this is actually bottled by Absolpure, which I actually buy water from Absolpure. The only thing difference between Absolpure and this is Absolpure's bottle is just a little bit thicker. And sometimes that's better and sometimes it isn't. A lot of times it is because then, nothing like drinking a bottle of wine. You start to drink it and it's so flimsy it actually collapses on you while you're, tipping it up. And that's why I don't buy the junk bottles anymore, the cheap, really cheap water. Because first of all, it doesn't taste that good. Second of all, the plastic is so cheap, you can damn near poke your hand clean through your finger through the bottle as you're taking a drink. Good morning, Detox Diva. How are you doing this morning? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Enjoyed the ride to work with you this morning. But sometimes I can't get that at the local store for 3 for $6, so I end up getting it 2 for $5, which is still a good deal. You're still getting 48 for $5, which is like 12 cents a piece, so it ain't so bad. I appreciate you showing up here. I really do. And it's all about channel support. Channel love, channel love. And y'all remember, start checking out Dirty Dog Diggers because she's going to have that dog contest here shortly. So make sure you get a hold of her, look at her videos. She's going to have the rules and conditions on the contest, and it should be coming out here shortly, right there, Dirty Dog? She didn't have one in July, but she's having one in August. I should go take the last cup of coffee and make her make a pot. No. I know when not to poke a sleeping bear. You're 108 away from having 2,000 subscribers. I don't know how you do it there, Amber. When's the last time you made a video? I see all these people got all these, thousands of subscribers and they have no, not that you don't have any content, but they don't have, they're not making no content. They haven't made any content, or they've never had any content and they still got, 2,000 subscribers. I don't understand. So. You just looked at your sub count? Okay. But you haven't made a video in a while, have you? Because I haven't seen anything. Made a video a few days ago? Okay. Huh. I'm watching your Ford Blue tractor. I don't know what parts you're looking for, but I don't have the sound on, so. You're welcome there, Dirty Dog. Actually, 6 days ago, okay. 8:10 to 8:17. The announcement will be in video soon. Okay. The late 70s. I don't know. You'd probably be hard pressed to find parts for something like that. So, especially that old now. But you got the internet. Start searching there, Amber. That's where you'd start. So, go to classifieds. Craigslist and stuff like that. It's a Ford 1300. Looks like a garden tractor. I didn't see her not. Did you get your car running there, Amber? Like your car that you just got? I didn't see if you said yes or no when I asked you that. Yeah, the last one. Oh, you're one of them rich people. Are you Henry's great 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 granddaughter? Well, I bet you do miss it there, John. Huh. Well, I can tell you what's the best way to get back on your feet is to stand up. I said, I bet you do miss your E350 Aerostream van there. Michelle Koyak, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Marie Kaplinger, you're looking lovely as ever too. And I don't, did I say it or not? But if I didn't, Dirty Dog Diggers, you're looking lovely as ever too. Yeah, that's when you get you back on your feet. You're welcome, Michelle. So, for those that just got in here, I woke up this morning, heard some noise downstairs, and I went down there, and the sump pump was running, pumping water all over the floor because it wasn't going out the drain like it was supposed to. So I shut the pump off, and it all went back into the sump hole. But I got water all over now it's wet down there. Don't have water all over now, but it's wet from being pumped out on the basement floor. So I think it rained so hard that the lines out there, the sewer lines, whatever you want to call them, were full of water and wouldn't let my water come out. So because that's the way it is here. We have the high-tech sewer lines over here and rain gutter, rain lines, storm drains, excuse me. They're about 60 or 70 years old, but the people on the other side of town that just had their streets repaved 10 years ago and had new sewer lines put in, well, they just had new sewer lines and streets repaved again. That's because they needed it. So we're having a city meeting, I think the 7th of this month. I believe it's the 7th. I have to check on it. I'm going to go up and ask how come, the people on the west side of town, where all the highfalutin people live, every time it snows, they get the snow plows first. It'll be 2 or 3 days before we see a snow plow here on this side of town. I've been here 6 years. I've seen the street sweeper twice in 6 years. So, I'm going to have to ask. I'm going to have to ask nicely, I guess. So I just don't understand it. Every time it rains here, get a good amount of rain. Everybody, it's not just my basement, everybody's basement floods here. And, half the time we got to call the sewer drain expert to come out and roll your rooter. I have a sewer drain machine, except I just don't have enough snake on mine to reach clear out to the street. I come up about 15 feet short. So I got a 75 footer on it now. I got to buy a 100 footer in order to get me out to the street. And if I do that, then I'll be able to, clean out my own. A lot of times I can get it with mine. Depends on where it's at. But 90% of the time, it's tree roots. And I don't have a tree. I don't have one tree in my yard. Not one. The city does, but not me. They have them on their side of the sidewalk, and it's their trees causing damage to my sewer line. So we're going to have to go through that again. So, the flood watch until tomorrow. Well, the rain is nice. So we need it. We need it. So I remember a few years ago. Go that way, honey. I remember a few years ago it rained 14 days in a row here. Every day for 14 days it rained. And we had a garden out there, and I thought sure as heck the garden was going to be ruined. And after it quit raining, we didn't get a rain for another, I don't know, probably 2 weeks. But the ground was still moist, and the crops did really good that year for some reason. I figured they would have, rotted from all the moisture, but they didn't. So Yeah, it was raining so hard here. At 1 o'clock, it was really raining. Or no, 12 o'clock. It was raining hard, and I was out here on the computer. I was setting up a bunch of playlists for other channels. I was running them, and it just was raining hard. I got up at 3:30 this morning, and that's because I was hearing the noise. And I went down there and checked, and that's where it was. So, yeah. All right. See you later, Marie. So, you know, another day of my life. I got to go to the doctor's today at 2:50. So, I got to get down there after the live stream and check that out. See if I can get it, 'cause it's not raining no more. So hopefully, all the moisture will, uh, get through the lines. All right, you have a great morning there, Mother Nature. I know you probably haven't been to bed, so why don't you go get yourself some well-deserved rest? Uh, and you are looking lovely as ever, and we will catch you later, Mother Nature. Thank you for being here, and much love to you too. Oh, I hear something running, but I know it ain't. Oh, it's got to be a fan, I think. Michelle with one. Oh, so you got one L in your name. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get me a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. And I gotta make a pot too while I'm at it. So, but I'll be right back. I will, Mother Nature. I'm sorry. And yeah, Amber, it is raining. It was raining that hard this morning. I'm sorry. Uh, nope, I haven't been acting up. Uh, Sorry about that. I had the microphone muted while I went and got coffee. Calvin Helming, good morning. Nice to see you here. Did I go deaf? No, you didn't go deaf. Oh, Art, Dewey, is there something wrong with the speaker? Good morning, Junkyard. Nice to have you here. Oh. Is it raining there, John? If it ain't, it will be. You'll duck mute. Well, you can hear me now because I got the thing unmuted. So that's right. No. Oh, that's actually a stained glass oil lamp. They're Detox Diva. It's blue with a green stain on the bottom, and then the bottom one is blue on the bottom and green on the top of it. It looks really pretty when it's lit. And one of these mornings, I will have it lit for you when I first start up the live stream, so you'll be able to see what it looks like in the dark. Or I'll do it at night when it's dark. So. You ain't deaf. I got it up. So if it's not me. It's got to be your computer if you can't hear me. So. That's right. You can't forget Michelle. There's no way you can forget Michelle. You probably have to refresh your computer there, Amber. And by the way, let's see. Casey, that is, I bought that in a garage sale, or a yard sale, actually. I bought that, and it's an antique. I bought it for $5. And then I bought an Arrow electric staple gun, for stapling plastic and stuff like that. I bought a brand new Arrow staple gun at the same place and give $7.50 for the two of them. So that was a good deal. Casey's detoxer grabbers didn't reach. Oh, I know. Can I will that to you? I'd love to, but it's already been spoken for. My daughter says, I want that, Dad. I said, okay. So I've never seen one like it. I honestly have never, ever seen one like that. And I couldn't believe, I don't think the people that had it knew what they had, They were just selling stuff. I don't know if they needed the money or if they just wanted to get rid of stuff, but it was a good deal for me. So I have 3 oil lamps there, and I got like a dozen more upstairs in totes. They're wrapped in newspaper. The globes are wrapped in newspaper, and then there is bottles of oil lamp up there. Lamp oil um, up there, and so it's just in case the lights go out and they don't never come on. Well, I've got enough oil lamps to last for a few months. Also, I have a candle making kit out in the garage where I can make candles. I have the pitchers, the wax, the wicks. I can make them scented. I can make them clear. I can make them colored. I can make them any kind you want. I can make them designed. So I have forms and all that other stuff, or molds you want to call them. So I have all that stuff. I am, well, I guess you can say I'm a prepper, but I'm not really a prepper. I just believe in being prepared. Okay. Because you never can tell, John. You never can tell. We lost that power a few years ago when the grid got shorted out, and we was out of power for 2 days. We had it, then it was nice, calm skies and everything. All of a sudden, no power. Couldn't get no gas, couldn't get nothing. So now I keep at least 5 gallons of gas on the property. I don't want to keep a lot more than that because if you don't use it, it goes bad for one thing. I put stable in it, but you're just asking for problems if you carry a lot of gas on your property. Especially with your insurance company. So I keep 5 gallons of gas, along with my generator's full of gas, and that's 5 gallons. And I am currently looking at putting a propane conversion kit, or getting a propane conversion kit, so where I can actually convert my generator to propane if I have to, or natural gas. So I'd like to do that actually, but I do canning. We do raise a garden, but we didn't this year because there was a lot of acid in the ground because it was a dog kennel for 2 years. So I'm letting Mother Nature take care of the acidity in the ground. I'm gonna throw some lime on it this fall to till it in, and put some straw on it, and see if that helps. I want to build up the soil to get it loosened up a little bit. Make it not so compacted. So dense, I mean, so make it a looser soil that we can grow. Yeah.
Is it's raining, you having drinks or something?
Uh-huh.
I think you are.
God, I love her.
Yeah, you sure do.
That's my bride. I love her dearly. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Sure you do.
Dirty Dog Nigger says, get busy. Dog, I need 53 candles. Well, Dirty Dog Diggers, what do you need 53 candles for? Your birthday candles?
You talk a lot of talk out there.
I talk a lot of talk. I walk a lot of walk.
Sure you do. You got people to believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless her heart.
Bless my little rubber head. By the way, I made you a pot of coffee.
You didn't make me nothing.
Yes, I did, because you didn't make it for me.
Good job.
I had to pick up the grounds from the bottom of it.
You know your place. Tell them your stories.
Frankly, you were shocked, weren't you, Kevin? Kevin said to Amber, while you didn't have no sound and was refreshing your computer, Iron Dog was talking a bunch of stuff about you. Frankly, I was shocked, he says. That's funny, Kevin. Gene says, Kathy, bust that head with a frying pan. No. Don't give her any ideas. She don't even need that. She's got brass knuckles. Had to quit putting candles on your birthday cake. Look like a forest fire, huh? Well, anyways, there, John, I feel like I should be prepared for everything. So I've got enough camping equipment, sleeping bags, tents, cooking gear. I've got, I don't know, 5 different, propane cooking stoves. I got charcoal stoves. I've got all sorts of stuff. I got a place to hang all my cast iron over an open fire if I have to. I got a rack to make it, to put my frying pan on. I got a frying pan out there that's this big. It can feed 10 people at one time. But I bought all this stuff just in case. You never know if you're going to have power today or if you're going to have power tomorrow. And so candles on your birthday cake, put the power company out. Mitchell Family Reality Show. Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. And welcome back there, Amber, by the way. So he's so full of shit. Yeah. But anyways, I was at a thrift store and they had this candle making kit. I mean, this thing was a box probably 2 foot by 1.5 foot by 2 feet tall. And it was just full of candle making stuff with it, wax and everything else. And it had a $25 price on it. I said, well, that's just way too much, So I offered them $10 and they said no. I said, okay. 2 weeks later, they got a yard sale. And they got that box of candle making stuff sitting out there at the table on the yard sale. And it says, make any offer, no offer refused. Well, you wouldn't take 10. Let's see if you'll take 2. By God, they took 2. Huh. But they wouldn't take 10 the week or 2 weeks before that. But they took 2 then. So that was one win for the good guys. So yeah, so I am a prepper in a way. I can bacon, canned tomatoes, fruit, vegetables. I dehydrate. I've got a commercial dehydrator. One of these days, I'm gonna do a video on dehydrating it. Show you how that works. It's a 20 tray on wheels cabinet dehydrator. It's huge. It's probably 2.5 feet wide, and it's 3.5 feet tall. So, all right, there, Yankee. I didn't see you come in, but hurry back there, Yankee. Nice to have you here. That's right. So, I got can of air. There you go. And I did this on Facebook a couple of years ago. I wrote, woo, WHEW. Spent all day today. I dehydrated 20 gallons of water and then I canned it. You should have heard the responses. What are you talking about? How did you do that? It was funny. Well, that's good there, Casey. I'm glad you're listening. So. Yeah, 38 special. I don't have a 38. I got a 380. That's all I have. A 380. it'll get your attention. It may not, put you down for the count, but then that's why they call it double tap. You put two of them in you. But I got a little 380, and it's a little pocket pistol. I can keep it in my pocket. I can put it in my hand. You can't see it. I got a small hand, so just for air. There you go. But I did that, and it was funny. I got probably 30 remarks on there. You need to teach me how to do that. How do you dehydrate water and can it? So, yeah, it does. So, but I do have a bunch of stuff out there. Like I got two cabinets out there just full of camping equipment and um, stuff for survival. I got sterno cans out there. I got chafing pans and stuff like that. You wouldn't, if you guys go to the thrift stores and you see something that, get you an all steel pan, steel lid, or a steel handle, steel pan, cast iron, or an all steel, stainless steel pan. And if you can buy it cheap, pick it up and put that in your camping gear, because that's what you want. You want something you can actually put over an open fire. You don't want one with a plastic handle on it, or a rubber handle, or a glass lid. You want something that's all steel. As far as the knob on top of the steel, 90% of them you can twist off, and it's a steel bolt sticking up. So you can have something to actually take the lid off with. You can put a wooden knob on it, but I wouldn't even worry about that. But you pick them up for a couple of bucks. You put it in your camping gear, and if you never use it, you're only out a couple of dollars. But if you ever need it, it's priceless. I'm not so full of shit. Good enough for the cops, good enough for me. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna see me a gun today. Yeah. With them 3D printers now, they're saying it's against the law to do a 3D printed gun or something like that. So, Indian givers. Yeah. Well, I do too there, Amber. I do too. But there are so many things that you can find at yard sales, garage sales, and thrift stops or shops, even in the clearance items, that you go to the store, that you can't believe that, you can use. I used to buy, and I still do every once in a while. I got like 12 of them downstairs. I'm going to have to start using them because they are out of date by about a year. But canned hams. I was getting canned hams, buy two for $5. 2 pounds of ham for $5. Okay. And sometimes the store was having them three for $5. And that's when I'd pick them up. 2 for $5 or 3 for $5. And usually they're $5 or $4.50 a piece. And the DAC 1 pound hams. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not eating no canned ham." Well, I tell you what, if you're starving to death and there's nothing else to eat, that ham's going to taste damn good right up in a frying pan. So.
Get right on it.
Huh?
Bless your stinking heart. You get right on it.
And that cupboard right there, go grab a can of it.
No.
It's right there in that top cupboard.
I'm not eating your dog meat.
No, straight ahead, all the way to the back on the very bottom shelf. There's a can of.
Oh my God.
See?
Oh, I gotta go on the other side. I'd probably see a better bag of gloves instead. Dog food.
Huh? There it is.
That's
Here's one of
for
them.
you.
Okay. Let me put my glasses on. I think this one's actually probably expired too, but this expired, no, it's good till 2019. September 4th of 2019. Oh. And this is 1 pound. And when I bought this, I bought it for, I believe I got them 3 for $5. And I bought them at CVS. So.
He's gonna live and then grandkids are gonna die.
Why?
Going without. That's just your meal. Yeah.
Oh, no, it ain't.
Don't lie to the people.
We'll fry that up with some,
That's why boys stayed skinny and boys had to suck on the pork chop bone. They ate it all.
Steve's Fun Adventures, how are you doing? Nice to have you here.
Yeah, sure.
Junkyard says, I can't keep canned ham. I eat it up. Yeah, I think it's not, I don't think it's bad. I fry it. I don't eat it that often, but I will fry it up and put it with some eggs, you know. So. Not the canned ham again, yeah. Oh, I love Spam. Oh, you got to try some Spam there, John. You take Spam and you put it in your refrigerator and get it chilled. Well, because we're talking about this. And then when you open it up, you take a butter knife and you walk all the way around the Spam and, you know, gently tilt the butter knife and it'll help pull it out. Then you slice it. Oh, probably about an eighth of an inch thick. Go from top to bottom, you know, and slice it about an eighth of an inch thick. Put it in a frying pan and fry it like bacon, crisp, and it is actually really good. Steve's Fun Adventures, how you doing? Yeah, I see you found a brand new cast iron pan. Oh, okay. You've been had it for 6 years. That's good. Yeah, I never found out how they found. Yeah, I know that. Come on, Kathy Gibbs slap. There you go. She's out in the garage right now, so I'll have to tell her that when she goes back in there, Yankee. By the way, Yankee, I don't know if you've seen it, but I run 2 of your channels yesterday afternoon for playlist. I ran a bunch of channels yesterday for playlist. So, and then I ran at midnight this morning. 12 o'clock this morning. I come out and I ran 8 individual channels on playlist this morning till 5, I think 5:15. So. That's right there, Kevin. And by the way, good morning, Kevin. Let me see what you're talking about there, Junkyard. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that there, Junkyard. Yeah, I like it with mustard. They got so many different kinds of Spam now. You know, jalapeno and cheese Spam, barbecue Spam, all sorts. You know, you can check it out. There's probably 20 different varieties of Spam. DC Truck and Repair, he has a bunch of videos on Spam. He did, you know, Spam, oh, what do you want to call it? Product reviews on them. So. That's right. I'm the better looking twin. So much for you, Miller. That's right. Well, thank you there, Kevin Helmy. And you just thought them potbelly pigs were for pets. No, they're making canned ham. Right. They put them in that can when they're a baby, and they keep feeding them until they can't fit in that can no more. They pop a hole in them, and then put the lid on and pressure cook them. Ham. Lips and snouts, it's all about. So I forgot all about that. Was it any good there, Junkyard? Zip ties and buy supply channel? Let me look at that real quick. I got 87,000 channel followers. How to wheel you 1 ton? Huh. Okay. I'll have to watch this guy. It looks pretty interesting. Okay. I'll save that out there. Hello, Julie. Nice to have you here. I don't know everything, but what I don't know, Doug does. That's funny. Half the time when I was growing up, I walked around the house like Sergeant Schultz. That way I wouldn't get in trouble. I know nothing. Nothing. You're welcome, Julie. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Long time no see. That's right. It's been a while since you've been here. I was at Gloanne Estenore's yesterday for a little bit. I was on her at her live stream yesterday watching it. It's pretty cool. Excuse me while I powder my nose. I wish I could get rid of this damn thing. Better mute it. You guys don't want to hear this because it sounds like a moose mating call. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, the come-badulator valve on a motor said you didn't need it. Well, that's sort of like that wobbling shaft in that, is it a wayward steering and a wobbling shaft? No. Oh, I'm sure she could. Knock it right out of me. Well, thank you. Muffler bearings, the whole 9 yards. No. years ago when I was in the garbage business. I was in the shop and we had this new guy there. I wasn't a mechanic, but I was in there helping because my job was done for the day. And we had this one guy in there, and he was new. I probably hadn't been there 2 weeks, and he didn't have anything to do either. So he was in there helping us. And I looked at the mechanic, and the mechanic's name was Ray, and I said, "Hey, need to send him to the parts store." He said, "Exactly." So I told him that we had a Volkswagen Bug, that there was a company Volkswagen Bug from the landfill, and they used it to, cruise around the landfill and check stuff out. It was made into like a dune buggy, but we needed a radiator cap for it. So we sent him to a parts store. And when he left, we called that parts store and said, "Hey, when he gets there, he's going to ask you for a radiator cap. Send him someplace else and have them send them to someplace else, and keep going." So this guy's really bugging us. They said, "All right," I said, "You got what we're saying?" "Oh, yeah, well, yeah." Well, come about like 3 hours later, the guy shows back up at the shop with a radiator cap. Because it's the last parts store in the city of Adrian, so I happened to have one. He come back. I had to go to every one of them to get one. And that was funny. I thought the mechanic was going to, fall out of his chair. He was laughing so damn hard. And, we told the boss what we did. He thought it was kind of funny. Trying to get my flag right. There we go. I don't know how it spins around, but it does. So, Tim's World, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Oh. Muffler main branch. Yeah, that's right. I used to have a lawnmower. This is no lie, junkyard. The exhaust system, or the muffler, actually ran through a hole in the deck. It was a push mower, and the muffler come right down, and the muffler actually ran through a hole in the deck. And what it was was for insect repellent. Because the smoke from the lawnmower would go down, and it was supposed to kill, the bugs. I thought, isn't this cool? So what I did is I put about another quart of oil in this old piece of junk, because that's exactly what it was a piece of junk. And I went out there and I mowed the lawn with it. And this thing's smoking like a banshee. I mean, you couldn't see 3 feet in front of you. But I can guarantee you one thing. We didn't have no ants or crickets or, anything else walking around in the yard for a couple of days. So the way how to get rid of them. Motors run a test stand. That's pretty cool. I was in Votech when I was a kid, and the instructor's sitting there, and he's saying, "Okay, I want you guys to act like you're going to steal this tractor." And I'm looking at these supposedly farm boys, that think they know everything. And, they're doing 130 different things trying to get this engine to start. And these are old gas engine, tractors, tractor engines on stands. I walk over to the parts department, or the tool room, and I get a plunger, plunger with a wire clips on it. And I get a wire with 2 clips on it. And I walk over there and I hook the wire from the battery positive to the coil. And then I hook up the 2 wires on the solenoid, hit the plunger, boom, starts right up. The teacher looks at me and says, "Remind me to lock my car whenever I'm not in it." I said, "Well, you said we were supposed to act like we were stealing it." Not a single one of them guys, all them brains in there, could figure that out. The teacher knew what he was doing, but not, the kids didn't. So for Emery Sparks, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Am I buffering? I didn't think I was buffering. Uh-oh. Angry Amish just put up a video. August Peach Month Day. Day one. Peach baby food. Well, hell, you go there, big feller. You can eat that peach baby food. He had long hair that day. I bet he didn't have it after that, did he? So, my voice and videos out of sync. No. I'm not eating no baby food. Okay. No. I just that's right. Get yourself a little backfire while you're searching, looking over the top of that, sends that hair right off to a crew cut. So, I don't know, I told the story about the guy standing in line for the military haircut, right? Down in Fort Jackson. They kept putting them back in line, putting them back in line. Every time you get close to the door, they put them back in line. Just before it was lunchtime, they let them in. They get in there and they start cutting, they start taking it out from the center. Lunchtime. Come on back. Well, you're not done. I know. Come on back and we'll finish you. Guy walking around. I mean, this guy had hair clear down to his kneecaps. Yeah. It was kind of funny. Well, he had some hair clear down his kneecaps. The rest of him was bald, but it was funny. It seems to me if you were going to go to basic training, you would have cut that hair before you got there because you're just asking for problems. Oh. Yeah, lots of good things happen at Votech. So. I rebuilt an old D6 Caterpillar bulldozer with a 3-cylinder pony motor on it, gas pony motor. So I put new steering clutches in it, rebuilt um, the tracks, redid the hydraulics on the push outs for the adjustments on it. Had to repack those. Did a bunch of work to this thing. Took me a year and I don't know 2 months to do it. A year and 2 months of school time. No, I'm not going there with baby food. That's a good idea, but you know what, Amber? I'm not going to dress up as a baby for Halloween and eat baby food. I've already got my costume already. I bought me a giant skateboard. It's like 4 feet long, and it's got great big old pneumatic tires on it, like this big. And I'm going to strip down completely naked, and I'm going to stand on that uh, um, whatever the hell you want to call it, skateboard, and I'm going to go as a pull toy. I'm waiting for half you guys to quit throwing up now, and the other half to quit laughing before you comment. So. I'll see if I can get Kathy to pull me around the block. There you go. For you older people, you'll know what a pull toy is. So, the younger people don't know what pull toys are, but we all knew. It was that dog with a spring in the middle and the lopsided wheels, and when you pulled it, it went it had a little, plastic cord. Yeah, thinking about going to work. Yeah, that's right. The missing fingers. Yeah, don't forget about my pacifier and the baby blanket. Pulling. Oh, there you go. Makes him kind of worried, doesn't it, Junkyard? So. I had a friend that was in a welding shop. Well, you got to grab the handle and pull me around the block. I had a friend that was in a welding shop, had a Bic lighter in his right front pocket. No, it was the left front pocket. Yeah. Spark hit his pocket. The Bic lighter exploded, blew half his body away. It's okay, though. He's all right now. So. Yeah, you're Michelle, not Michael. I don't understand it. Michael, that is Michelle Obama's name. Michael. Just ask Barack. He's called her Michael several times on, at the podium. I was telling Michael, Michelle, Michelle, we call her Michael. Why would you call a lady Michael? I don't know why you'd call a lady Michael, unless that lady Michael had testicles. That could be it. Yeah, and inspection by the uppity ups. See, Michelle even understands what I'm talking about. Yeah, why would you call a lady Michael? Especially if it's your husband. Why would your husband call you Michael? Because your name really is Michael. Hi, Michael Obama. Yeah. We'll all find out when she's laying on a concrete or on a stainless steel table waiting for the autopsy what kind of woman she really is. What happened? I don't know what you're talking about there. That's pretty neat, huh? Was she bleeding? Oh, we can hear. Oh, it's so soft. Sure it is. Yeah. I need to put a string on my pole toy. That's funny there, Junkyard. Or Yankee. They want me to dress up as a baby for Halloween and eat baby food. They want me in a diaper and a pacifier and stuff like that. And I told them that I got that giant skateboard out there with the big balloon tires, and I'm gonna dress naked or get naked, and I'm gonna have you pull me around the block as a pull toy.
You are fucking sick.
Watch your mouth.
Not never happening.
I think she just threw up in her mouth. Oh yeah.
Good luck with that. Or find somebody else to do it.
That's right. You don't know what it is, don't put your hand. All right, there, Mitchell. You have yourself a great day, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Amber says, laugh out loud, Kathy. You're no fun. Well, that's funny there, Junkyard. I think I hear my wife getting sick out in the garage. Oh well. She'll get over it. Anyways, what y'all doing? Yeah, no, she's probably thinking of ways how to kill me now, but that's okay. Um, anybody got any plans for the day? That's right. Don't ever stick your hands in something you don't know what it is, you know, because you might pull back some nubs. Drinking coffee and smoking some smokes. There you go. I'm watching Captain Kangaroo. Got nothing better to do. I like that song. I don't know if you guys seen it. I did a sausage gravy video yesterday. I showed you what I made for breakfast. I didn't actually show you making it because it was all just leftover stuff. I just warmed it up in an easy 5-minute breakfast. And then I made a brisket dinner last night, and that was damn good. So I should have videoed making the brisket, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You put it in the pan, put some seasoning on it, put some oil on it, put it in the oven, and let it cook for, it's slow for 245 for a few hours. I don't know what you need video on that for, but it looked damn good. So you remember that show? I remember the video. Oh, you renewed your license yesterday. Okay. Was yesterday your birthday? Are you talking about Captain Kangaroo? I remember Captain Kangaroo. Used to get me every time on extension cords. Have tape on them. You can't have tape. Yeah, okay. Huh. Everybody stay off the roads. From the tractor bay, there you go. I tell you what, and this is an old I junkyard. We used to, or everybody, we used to plug in our garbage trucks at night because it, and during the winter it gets so cold. Well, half the time these, real smart truckers would forget to unplug their cords off the truck. Well, they would, and the most of the times the plug-ins were on the side of the truck. So you open the little flap and push the plug in, and you plug it in. Well, these guys would take off. They'd back up and then take off with it. Well, half the time, these cords would be laying in the middle of the driveway. Me being dumb, stupid, and happy, I would stop and pick them up. Can't tell you how many electric extension cords I used to find all the time. And see, I was smart. I always took mine off, but I took some zip ties and I zip tied my cord to the pole that it was on and then to the hook. So I had like, I don't know, 6 or 8 zip ties holding this thing on. So, nobody could steal my cord. And it was right at my post or my truck, And, these guys would go up and say, hey, somebody stole my, my extension cord. And I'd go in the office and nobody stole it. All you got to do is sit down the driveway and go down there every morning. You'll find them. I find them all the time. They said, where are they at? I said, they're at my house. Well, why'd you take them home? Well, evidently nobody wanted them because I found them down the road. I found them in the driveway. I'll pick them up. I'm not bashful. I probably got 15 electric cords out there, anywhere between 50 and 100 feet. So depends on how far how far out the truck was, So. You dress me up as Larry the Cable Guy? Get her done. That's funny. I don't care who you are. Yeah. Don't drive in New Jersey. There you go. We had that problem too. What was happening is people weren't doing the inspections, and then their fire extinguishers would be bad, so they would go and grab one out of another truck and throw it in another truck. Well, finally they got smart, and what they were doing was they were painting the truck number on the bottom of these fire extinguishers, and some of these mentally challenged truck drivers that we had didn't realize that. And when they would check the fire extinguisher and it was bad, they'd go over and grab another one out of another truck and put that fire extinguisher in its place. Well, they would do an surprise inspection, about once a week, and they'd go and check. And you know, oh, so truck 726 fire extinguishers in truck 965. Huh? Why is 726 and 965? And 965's fire extinguisher is empty, and that's in 726. So that means 965 put his fire extinguisher in 726 and took 726's and put in 965. Well, these guys weren't smart enough to read the bottom of the fire extinguisher. So we used to lock our trucks up, but somebody come in and broke the windows out of a few of them and broke into them. So they said, no more locking the trucks. Leave them open. If they want to steal something, they'll just steal it out of the truck. They won't bust the windows out. So. Yeah. We actually, it was funny. I worked for a trucking company. They were talking about doing your maintenance every day, checking your oil and your fluids and everything. And the boss was standing there and I was standing there, because we were doing it. I had 7 drivers that I had to watch, take care of, be their pappy. So we're standing there having this safety meeting, and I'm talking and he's talking, and I said, we got to do something about maintenance, because I'm constantly calling the mechanic every day, to have stuff fixed because of, not checking it. And this one guy spoke up, said, I tell you what, I check my fluids every day. Every day. Oil, antifreeze, power steering, every day. I said, really? He said, yeah. I said, did you check your oil yesterday? Well, yes. I said, did you check it Sunday or Saturday? Well, yeah. Did you check it Monday? Well, yeah, I checked it Monday. And this is like Thursday. I said, that's funny, because a week ago Wednesday, I took your dipstick out of your truck, and it's been sitting on this counter ever since. Picked it up, put it right on the counter. And the boss just looked at me and he says, how long has that been there? I said, you sit right there and you see me do it Wednesday of last week. He said, that's pretty funny. You check your oil every day, but you never, ever, ever mentioned that your dipstick was missing. And that's, people don't understand it. That's the way you get caught. If you don't do it, don't lie about it, Oh. I lock the door on our doors on our car out here, but other than that, I lock it when I go someplace. But Proud Mom, 1966. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. So, and good morning, Bobby. So, and you're looking lovely as ever, Proud Mom, 1966. So. And the same guy that did the dipstick, we used to park our trucks at a fuel station. And, we park them out there, and, every morning we go out there and get them. Well, one day I I went out there and I noticed I got there right after everybody else did. I mean, I was there. I was there on time. I got there at that place So I went over and did some other stuff, but I got that place after everybody else did. Almost everybody. So there was one truck there, and it was the same guy that checked his oil. So I wrote a note and put it on his seat. Hey, great big note on a piece of cardboard about this big. So he couldn't miss it. When you get here, give me a call. So about an hour later, he calls me. I said, just now getting here? He said, oh, no. I've been here since 4 o'clock this morning, been running. You put that sign in my truck last night, didn't you? I said, no, I put that truck in I put that sign in your truck at 7 o'clock this morning. You were supposed to be here at 6. Yeah. So, yeah, you're not telling the truth. Don't say anything about it. Good morning, booby. Oh, that's Bobby. Well, I ain't dressing up in a diaper. I'm not getting no pacifier, and I'm not eating no baby food. But I will go as a pull toy. No. Well, welcome back, Joy. Nice to have you here. Did you tell them to fill it up, junkyard? It's too hot in Korea? I bet it is. Super hot, huh? Well, isn't it winter time in Australia now or something like that? Somebody was talking about that being cold in Australia. So. Huh. Well, that's pretty neat, huh, junkyard? At least it was well lubricated. Hell, kitten, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. I used to be, what the hell you want to call it? A swing driver. So I'd have to go drive everybody's equipment. And that would, I'd go there. First thing I'd do, I wouldn't get in the truck and just start it up. I'd go check the oil and the antifreeze and everything else, because if it wasn't my truck, I didn't know what they left the truck like. And there's lots of times I'd go out there and have to put 2 gallons of oil in, gallon and a half, 2 gallons of antifreeze, half a gallon of power steering fluid in it, gallon of windshield washer fluid, because they didn't do nothing, And I would write all that stuff down and walk into there and say, hey, this is what I had to put into this truck to get it going today. Not to mention it had 3 flat tires. And then really, well, yeah, these guys just come in, park the truck. Half the time they wouldn't even fuel up, so I'd have to go fuel the son of a gun up before I could even leave. Really upset me. So it wasn't just like it was one guy. It was every truck I had to do that to. These guys didn't care. There's a few people that took care of their trucks, but other than that, there wasn't. I was a swing driver for some guy, and I drove his truck for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. He went to drive his truck 2 days, a couple days later, the rear end went out of his truck. So he comes up and said, what did you do to my truck? The rear end's out of it. I said, excuse me. You've drove your truck for 2 days, and you think I'm the one that tore the rear end out? Well, the rear end was fine when I went, and now it's out. I said, you've been driving it for 2 days. So don't talk to me about the rear end in your truck. Come to find out, They pulled the rear end out, and the rear end was rusty. It didn't have a drop oil or gear lube in the rear end. It hadn't been maintenanced. That's why it went out. They pulled it out and they went to take it in for an exchange, and the guy said, "How long had that thing been sitting out in the yard?" And he said it didn't. It just come out of the housing. Yeah. So I'm feeling okay, I guess. Arthritis is still hurting there, hell kitten, but so.
Oh, every day.
Every day, honey.
Put on me, honey, before I hurt you.
Yeah, honey.
I didn't want to know.
So.
Well, what the hell you want?
Mama.
You want bananas in your silverado?
I don't want that.
She don't want. No, she wants Apple Jacks, huh?
No, that's what's Fruit Loops.
Oh yeah, Fruit Loops. Okay. Hell Kitten says, "Hey, Kathy and the kiddos." So. I think Harley's up too. She's in the living room, or she was up.
She is?
She was up a little bit ago. She come walking out here, then she walked back there. I don't know if she went back to bed or not.
Oh, shut up. Time to get business.
My business. No. Is she tired?
Thank you, Jesus.
Bobby says, "Looking lovely as ever, Kathy." She says, "Thank you." Cartoon Net. Hello, morning. It's been a while. How are you? Well, Cartoon Net, it has been a while. Where you been, man? Did you forget how to turn on YouTube, or you just been plain busy?
Don't touch it. I'll carry it.
Nice to have you here, Cartoon. So. Yeah, 729 now there, Bobby. That's cool, man.
Well, Bobby's a good guy, though.
Yeah.
You're not.
Bobby's a good guy. She said, "I'm not." Yeah, Cappy is my own personal Hellcat there, Amber. You're right. Been busy taking a break from anime. That's cool. I'm going to take a break here shortly from YouTube, in a couple, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe, or a month or so. I'm going to, take a week off and not even come on, not even do anything. Just probably won't even get on Facebook. I'll just leave the computer off and take a whole week and just rest and relax and evaluate myself. So I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I will let y'all know. So. Because we all need to take a break, Did Kevin Helming leave? I didn't see if he did. If he did, I'm sorry I missed it. Well, he hasn't said anything in a while. Huh. And Kevin hasn't said anything either in a while. I didn't see him say goodbye. Go and do a ghost. That's right. You won't ever make it. I know it. Yeah. All right there, Dirty Dog. You have yourself a great day. Nice to see you here. Y'all pay attention to Dirty Dog's channel because she's going to have that dog contest coming on. And Picker Rick just went live with Picker Rick 2. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and go see Picker Rick 2. Don't dwell on those who let you down. Well, I'm going to go over and say hi to Picker real quick because that's the type of guy I am.
used OBS for a while. It's got to be a check or somewhere. And people are in it.
I'm invading you from our channel. There you go. Oh, just me. There she is. She's over at Pickers. Okay. All right. Well, I'm coming back. I'm going to let this run. I'm going to leave it on mute, but I'm going to let Pickers run, so give him some watch time. So. Rocky Brook, good morning. Nice to have you here. Good to see you. So. All right. That's okay there, Bobby. So. Yeah, because I definitely, I want to do it because when I go, I got to do some canning and stuff. And when I do that, I will do some videos, but I won't put them on until after I get back into, I want to do some canning. I want to do some tomatoes and get some vegetables canned and, do some other stuff. And I got quite a few things going on in August. So it'll probably be in August when I do take some time off because I've got 3 big events plus a family reunion to do or go to, so that's when I'll probably take it off here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So hey, Pickerick just went live. Oh. Mr. Jefferson, moving on up. That's right. Oh. But I do need to, get some stuff done, and that's what I want to do. Do some canning videos and get that stuff done. I'm going to do some how to make apple pie moonshine video. So y'all are going to have to watch that one. So if you like apple pie moonshine, you'll love my video. You'll love the way I make it. So, and I am going to do that in quart jars. I'm not putting it in bottles. It's just, when you're making 5 gallons at a time, it's so hard to wash that many bottles, get them clean and all this other stuff. And then you got to cork them. No, I'm just going to put it all in quart jars. I will explain that one real good to you, Junkyard. It'll be a step-by-step instructional video on how to get your ass wasted on apple pie moonshine. So. No, I didn't do the strawberry shortcake one. It's just my wife actually. She cut up the strawberries the other night and made biscuits, and that's how we do strawberry shortcake. We don't use that sponge cake. That's just so damn terrible. But we use regular biscuits, scratch made, of course. And we put it over biscuits and some whipped cream. That's all we do. I was going to do a video of it, but I didn't. But samples. Yes, there could be some samples, Junkyard. So, everybody tells me I make the best out of everybody, anything that they've ever had. And so, son got married and they had apple pie there that the bar brought. And I took a couple of shots of that and I said, man, what is this stuff? Oh, apple pie. Good stuff, isn't it? I said, no, not really. tastes like swill to me. And she looked at me like, do you know anybody that makes it better? I said, of course. And I went home and got 4 bottles and brought it to the reunion. So I didn't have a complaint one from the ones I brought. So because I add, some people add vanilla. No, no, I don't want vanilla, or they'll add caramel, and I don't add caramel to it either. If I wanted a hot apple caramel pie, I'd get a hot apple caramel pie. You'll pay the shipping. Send it through the phone. There you go. If I could ship it without it getting busted, I would. But it's glass jars, and damn well they don't survive in anything that the mail people do. You could put 100 sheets of bubble wrap around that, and they're going to figure out a way how to bust it. All right, there, Cartoon Matt. Nice to have you here. All right, I will have a video on how to make the apple pie. I've got to get the jars around, so we'll get that. I think I'm just going to have go buy all new jars. That way, all I got to do is, because they're already sanitized and everything, all you got to do is open them up. Open up the package, take the lid off, pour it in, put the lid back on, and you're done. So, a lot of people, they'll, wash the jar and stuff. And I do. I don't actually wash them, but I rinse out the jars, the new ones. But in SHTF situation, the thing to have is a bunch of brand new jars. And that way you can can the stuff that's in your freezer, if you, if you lose electricity. And you really don't have to wash them because they are sanitized. It's nice to be able to rinse them out, but if you're doing an SHTF and you have not the extra water and you don't want to waste the extra water, then you can just go ahead and can it like that because they are clean, they are sanitized, so. I could do that, yeah. I could put a pint jar inside a quart peanut butter jar and stuff it with peanuts or something like that. Maybe that might work. I got us figured. Grizz 270, good morning. How you doing? Nice to have you here. Off grid, Cecil Skinner, concrete pour day has arrived. All right, I gotta start watching him because he moved his house to put a basement underneath it. So I didn't do the same thing. I just lifted my house and put the basement under, me and the wife. So we didn't have the luxury of moving the house. We just lifted it straight up. One wall at a time, lifted it up about an inch off the foundation. The old foundation, tore it all out, put all new in. You got a new puppy yet there, Grizz, or not? No, I haven't got no puppy yet. Grizz, I'm going to tell you how to do it, okay? You're going to think I'm retarded, but I'm going to tell you how to do it now, how to have that puppy, how to have stir fry, have that baby. If you're interested in listening, you just tell me, go ahead, Keith, tell me. I'm waiting, Grizz. Don't keep me waiting. Okay, I will, since you asked, Chris. Go to the cupboard. Okay. Get you some black pepper. Take it in front of her and blow it in her nose. And when she starts sneezing, she's going to lose control of all her faculties and all her facilities. And she's going to that baby right on out of there. Yeah, buddy. That's a tip for your good old Uncle Iron. Or you can take a feather and tickle her. Tickle her nose. They call that feathering in the Indian community. I don't know if you heard the old joke about feathering. They wanted to know how come all these Indian kids had pointed heads. And they said, well, what do you mean? Well, how do all the Indian children get pointed heads? Oh, that's from feathering. What do you mean feathering? Oh, yeah. When the woman's ready to deliver the child, you take a long peacock feather and you tickle her nose. And you keep tickling her until she sneezes. When she sneezes, the kid shoots out, slides across the floor, and hits in the corner with his head. And that's how they get the pointed head. That's an old joke. So, trust me, it'll work, Hell Kitten. It will work. Especially because that dog will be sneezing so many times, and things will start to move. So you notice Grizz isn't saying nothing because he's in the cupboard looking for black pepper right now. Damn, never thought of that. Cayenne pepper works the same too there, Grizz. Anything to make him sneeze. They chicken shit, Grizz. You're afraid that dog will shoot her right out like a cannon. Boom! Yours is from the dunce cap. There you go. Oh, trust me. Trust me, Michelle, it will work. Because just the sneezing alone is going to get that baby to moving. Well, that's probably what's holding it up to begin with. Now, get everything out of her. That way the room's got room for that little bugger to come on out of there. Might get more than you bargained for. When I was a kid, I was like 14 or 15 years old, and the neighbor had a dog, and it was pregnant, and it was giving birth, and the baby, one of the puppies, head was sticking about this far out, just its nose and its mouth. And it had been that way for an hour. And, you know, you could tell it was dead. The tongue was blue and it was dead. So they called me up and asked me to come over and look at it, you know, because we had animals and they never did. We had, you know, all sorts of animals. So I told them, I said, give me a pair of channel locks. For what? I said, you got to pull this baby out. It's not going to come out. You got to get it out. So I ended up putting a pair of channel locks in, you know, just a little bit and just enough and just to pull. And once I could, you know, get the head completely out and got the, you know, the front shoulders out, come right on out. The dog looked at me and just growled and everything else, but she knew that that's what had to happen. And right after that, she had 6 more puppies come right out, one bam, right after another. You know, it's just that first one was, died during the delivery. So, yeah, you're right there, Hell Kitten. Yeah. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, I heard the old story about the guy taking cod's liver oil, spills a drop of it on the porch, and this cat comes over there and starts licking it all up. Well, you know what cod's liver oil does? It just gets you going. Yeah. Next thing you know, that cat had 9 cats out there. Had 3 cats a looking, 3 cats a digging, 3 cats a digging, 3 cats a burying, and 3 looking for new places to go. So I think that was Jerry Crowler said that. So Patrick Hollett, how are you doing? You got that pie in the face video done yet? Right? That's the only thing I had to work with, was a pair of channel locks. I tried to pull the puppy out with my fingers, and I just could not get enough grip on it. So yeah, cod liver oil, that's what it is. Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't help it if Patrick. Now let's not be talking about your girlfriend's mental state now. I can't. You shouldn't announce that, Patrick. That's not nice. It's not nice to say that stuff in public, Patrick. That's not nice at all, Patrick. No, I'm just kidding, Patrick. No. Yeah, put them on the front legs and pull them out. Yep. I suppose I can get you to give me a cup of coffee, huh?
Well, for you, on your feet.
The shade and in the heat. Thank you.
Christ. Oh. But I don't can't tolerate you. I gotta make some calls on my eyes today.
Okay.
Do everything myself. Just to eliminate.
Huh.
Russia.
Well,
I take that back. I'm telling you to be good to your papa. Don't.
but so readers. Let's see.
You don't have to be good now, Joy.
Could we translate that? How do we translate that? Translate to English. There we go. Oh, so you're doing the thing with whatever his name is. Will Smith.
Gretchen, no more.
Thank you, sweetheart.
No. Shut up. What? No.
Started making trouble in the neighborhood.
Gretchen.
Well, they can do that and type it out in Russian. I think that's what it was. No. But I just wanted to see if it was a troll or something. So
What are you gonna be that just like your nana?
yeah, just like your nana.
They say coffee starts your growth. I know that.
Mama,
Well,
do this.
you don't need a spoon.
Mama, do it.
I think you can actually
No.
type in different languages. Really, I think you got to have an app for it, but I think you can. So.
I had to try it first for you.
Say Julie says just type it into Google Translate and they'll turn it into the language you choose. And maybe that's the language they speak. I have no idea.
Yeah, that makes good.
We'll have to check out his channel. Xenox. Let's go to his channel. Let's see what he's doing. Or her or whoever. This channel doesn't have any content, doesn't have any subscribers. So let's see. Oh, and they joined May 28th, 2014. Translate to English, his about page. Okay, I play Minecraft. Nickname is ManMcCraft. My nickname on YouTube is Xanax. Read as Onyx, well, or Hanox, as you prefer. My name is Roman. I'm 13 years old. I live in Russia, the city of St. Petersburg. So now he is actually 17 or 18 years old. No, wait a minute, 17 years old. So St. Petersburg. I created a channel in 2014, but at the time I did not spend much time on the videos. Decided to seriously engage video shooting. I hope it'll become a very successful YouTuber and gain decent audience. My dream is to get 1,000 subscribers. Good luck. My contact Skype. And but you can't get. It's hard to get subscribers if you don't have any content. So. Trouble in my neighborhood. There is nothing there. That's all it's got. You hit his about page, and then it's there on his about page. Then you got to right click on it and translate to English so you can read it. But that's where it's at. That's all. Everything I just read to you was on his about page. So. But he doesn't, it says subscribe, but it doesn't show any subscribers. So I don't know how many he's got, but he doesn't have any content. So, there's no sense to, subscribe to a channel, if it doesn't have any content. It doesn't do them any good. So. If they had content and was making content and had videos and all this other stuff, it would do them good because then they could get monetized. But if you don't have content, it's not doing you any good to be, have subscribers to you. So when I first started, I think 2015, I think I started on YouTube or something like that. I never made a video until 2017. Maybe it was 2012 I started. I can't remember. But I had like 4 subscribers, and I didn't know why people were subscribing to me. I never, I would subscribe to people and then, all of a sudden I would get, 4 subscribers. And I had that for like 4 years, so. Well, hello, Julie. Hello, Uncle Iron. Well, I know this isn't Kevin Miller 1. I can tell you that right now. So, How you doing, Angel? Uh, yeah, love you too there, Angel. But I don't think Kevin Miller's going to be happy that you took his name. Um, so Angel Munez has got 1,281 channel followers. He does have a bunch of content, you guys. Nice guy. You know what? Go ahead and give him a shout out. Take a look at him. So. Oh. But no, that's Xerox is an American company. That's Xenex. So Xerox is spelled, there's two R's in it, I think, or something like that. And you would think Xerox would start with a Z, but no, it's Xerox or something like that. So. How you doing, Angel? I got 9:30. I got to get off here. That'll be 3 hours for me. I got to go downstairs and check on the sump pump down there, see what's going on. So hopefully, it's not clogged anymore or whatever. So. Oh yeah, I completely understand that there, Grizz. But when people ask for, hey, I need I want to get 1,000 subscribers. I want to get 1,000 channel followers. Well, what are you going to follow if you don't have any content? Why would you need that? That's what I'm trying to say. Why would you need 1,000 channel followers or 1,500 or 600 or 400 or 43 or whatever if you're not making any content? Not that it's entirely up to you, whatever you guys want to do, but I just didn't understand it. Okay, Michelle, I have to watch that. Angel. Why are you doing this, Angel? I'm pretty sure Michelle Koyak don't think it's very amusing that you're taking her name. So. Junkyard. Junkyard's in his hell kitten. Huh. I don't know. Michelle Koyak has got Angel Munez's picture on it. My brother's has got Angel Munez's picture on it. And then Junkyard comes in as Hell Kitten. So, serious. Here it is. I'll show it to you guys. I'll screen share it so you can see it. So. Okay. There it is. That comes up as Michelle Koyak. And if you see right up here, it says Hell Kitten. That's Hell Kitten, but it come up as Junkyard. So I don't know what's going on. So there's Picker Rick. And now it says Marie Kaplinger has got Angel Munez's picture. Nope, I'm not drinking nothing. Well, I'm just telling you what it looks like here. So I can do it this way, I guess. Okay. See that guy right there? That's not Kevin Miller. Okay. And then that's not Julie's English right there. That's Hell Kitten. And that's right there, Junkyard. And that's not Junkyard right there. That's Hell Kitten. And that's not Michelle Koyak. See, right there is Junkyard. Now Hell Kitten's back to original thing. But now Angel is Marie Kaplinger. So now Marie Kaplinger's back. So you guys think I'm nuts? Told you I wasn't. Yeah, but why is Angel Munez coming up? He isn't even in here. I could see if one of the other names in here would do it, but he's not even in here. Unless he's coming in as Zenax. So. I never think you're nuts. You know, there you go. Where's he at? Well, I'm damn near up to the top of the scrolling right now. And I don't see Angel Munez anywhere. I never said hi to him. I never seen him come in. And I still don't see him. I'm still going. I'm up to all the way up to Tim's World and stuff. There is no Angel Munez is not in here. Let's see. We'll go to participants. It says Angel Munez is in here, but he's not here. I'm telling you, he's not typing in here. So. Now he's in here, but he wasn't before. Right, he just commented. There is one that's got his picture on it that says it's him, and then the rest of them are pictures of somebody else with his name on it. Oh. Right. But when it first come up, it said Michelle Koyak. Right here, it says Michelle Koyak, Iron Dog, I am doing pretty well on Wednesday morning. I just posted new videos about my upcoming live streams, and it says Michelle Koyak. It doesn't say Angel Muniz. It's got his picture, but it says Michelle Koyak. And I can share that or show that to you. It's right underneath where you said I picked up 50 subs. So right here, it's got Angel Muniz's picture. Okay. I just refreshed. So I don't think it's going to do any difference. So. Well, maybe, but I showed it to you guys, so. And I just refreshed it. And now Big Steve says, Big Steve's picture says Marie Kaplinger 2. I have a troll that stole my dang name. Oh. I don't think it's a glitch. I think somebody's doing this. That's Steve, not true. I only borrowed it. Oh. Oh, see, Junkyard's back, but it's Bobby Sprinkle. Huh. Yeah, Uncle has a hacker. Oh, yeah, Uncle Iron has somebody's hacking me or something. I don't know. I don't think it's a glitch. I don't either. They never used to because I couldn't do, Iron Dog 63 in 2 different times. I tried to do it and then I had to switch it to a different name. It wouldn't let me do Iron Dog, twice. Now it will. Yeah, but is it a glitch or is it a hacker doing several other people? I don't know. I just don't trust something when it starts doing that, Sorry, because so many things can be hacked at instantly. So, but why would it be bringing up people that ain't even in the room? Angel Munez wasn't even in the room when this started. Neither is Big Steve. You gonna change your name to Iron Dog 62? There you go. So, if they're not even in the room, I can see if people are in the room and it's a glitch. But if they're not even in the room, how does it get them in the room then? Unless they're lurking. And if they're lurking, I can't understand that. I can't put a reason to why this is happening. Well, I would shut down, but I'm not going to because I'm getting off here in 8 minutes. So if I shut down, I'm going to be leaving. So, Well, how do you know that there, Amber? Maybe they can't get a hold of any important information. Maybe they're not trying to get a hold of information. Maybe they're just trying to make my life miserable. Sort of like every time I look at my live streams or all my, my streams, I got the same 6 and 7 people trying to make my life miserable. So.
And they have it at home too. Your wife does.
No, I'm not.
Miserable.
I'm not miserable.
Oh, you ain't seen miserable yet. Funny, you're just laughing on there. You get off of there. Why don't you tell them how you call me all sorts of names?
I called you all sorts of names.
Good morning.
Huh?
Good morning.
Good morning, Pumpkin.
Don't. You'll stretch them.
No.
No, everything's coming up on the chat like Junkyard Big Steve's pictures underneath Marie Kaplinger and Angel Munez is coming in as Michelle Koyak, and so I don't know, something's going on. So.
That's probably your computer because you live on it.
Could be the same ones. I don't know. Thank God you're not an important person. I'm not an important person either, Junkyard.
Oh, no, you're not.
She said, hell no, you're not. There it is. It's Junkyard saying good morning, saying morning, Big Steve, but it's Bobby Sprinkle's picture. And then it's Michelle Koyak's name with Big Steve's picture and it says, hey, Bobby Sprinkler System. Just blame Bobby. That's right. We'll just blame them all. I have a pretty good idea who it is doing it. I won't say, but I'm pretty sure I understand. I know who it is. Had a falling out, I guess, with somebody a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago, when all this stuff started happening. So, and I didn't do anything to this person. They got upset because they were accused on my channel about something, and I didn't do it, and so I don't know, but I think that's the person that's doing it. I ain't gonna say no names, but and this person would be from America, so. Well, it doesn't matter if I block them. If you got 7 or 8 different accounts, you can't, you have to keep blocking every one of them. So. No, trolls don't have this kind of power, but people that are computer lit junkyard have that kind of power. People that are well versed in computer technology can do this kind of stuff. So it's basically, it probably isn't that hard for them to do it.
I'm learning it.
Yeah, the wife's learning how to do it now, so she can mess me up.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So,
The bomb your channel.
you guys remember Yahoo, when you used to be able to go into Yahoo chat rooms? They used to have the bomb room where you'd go in there, where it'd say, "Hi everybody," and they'd bomb the living heck out of you. Your computer would get shut down. It's the same damn thing they're doing here. They can do it.
We're not going now.
You're right. If you're hacking them, they ain't gonna block you. If they're blocking you, you can't block them if they're hacking. They've already got into your system. There's no way to block them.
Watch your hair.
No. You used to be a Yahoo chat troll, okay? But I remember they used to have blue screens of death and everything like that. Where you'd go into the bombing room and somebody come in, you just sit there quiet until somebody come in and said, "Hi everybody," then you'd hit that boom, and all of a sudden they'd be gone. So, Dirty Dog Diggers. Well, nice to have you here, Dirty Dog Diggers. Morning, everybody. Weren't you here before, Dirty Dog Diggers? So,
Yeah.
huh.
Put your battery on.
Wow, this is kind of neat. I just clicked on Dirty Dog Diggers, and it says Manage Moderators, Participate Report, Toggle Timestamp Remove, Add Moderators, Put User in Timeout, Hide User on this channel, Add Moderator. Huh. Now where'd all this stuff just come from? And it doesn't say anything about going to the channel. Manage Moderators, go to channel. Okay, let's see what the channel is. Right now, Dirty Dog Diggers is coming up as Michigander Man. Huh. Yeah, Michigander. Yeah, heck, my computer. John Franco. Okay. Well, this says Michelle Koyak. Thank you for running my playlist. But doesn't look. Oh, okay. It was Lady B, the Hopeful Homesteader. She's the one I ran hers this morning. But it says Michelle Koyak. So. I told you Michigander Man was a hack. There you go. Yeah. So, anyways, it's 9:30. I got to get out of here, you guys. I got stuff to do. I got a basement that's flooded, so I got to get down there and do some work down there. God bless you all. Have a great day. Stay safe. Prayers and peace. Yeah. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Stay safe. Prayers and peace be with you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. I really do. I'm sorry that I'm leaving right now, but I guess I got stuff to do. I got a basement that was flooding last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I want to get down there and make sure there's no water on the floor now, but I want to make sure that the drains are cleared. So I'm going to turn on the sump and pump out the sump hole, and hopefully all the water leaves, because in all actuality, the sump hole is only 2 feet wide by 3 or 4 feet deep, but there's like 4-inch drain tubes that run into it. So there's several hundred gallons of water around the outside of the basement sitting in these pipes. So I want to get all that water out before it actually flows into the basement and stays there. So y'all have a great day. Stay safe. And, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. And we will see you tomorrow. God bless each and every one of you. And y'all take care. And if I get done with some stuff, maybe I'll be out and about later on this afternoon and see you someplace else. So have a great one. Take care.